But making enough electricity for 3.5 million people is a real challenge. In downtown Minneapolis, they've come up with a way not only to produce power, but to do it by burning their trash and turning it into energy. But is this an ingenious solution or an environmental nightmare?
We're bringing together many different groups with some different viewpoints, but we're all concerned about the incinerator.
Garbage incinerators, there wouldn't be any in the world if I was king of it.
The HERC incinerator is the largest source of dioxin in the state.
Dioxins are created by burning. There are no safe levels of mercury.
I'm right here in Hennepin County, Minnesota, at the Hennepin Energy Recovery Center, right here in downtown Minneapolis. This place burns 1,000 tons of garbage every single day. They're producing enough electricity to power 24,000 homes a year and to provide steam to heat the Minnesota Twins ballpark. I'm here to find out if this place is safe, and is this a concern for the city, having this right downtown?
Is this the right answer to the area's power and waste problem? Think about this. Trash has been around since people have been around. We used to burn it, and now we're landfilling it. This country produces 195 million tons of trash every year. That's a 60% increase versus 30 years ago. Now that's a heap of garbage. I got the concept. You burn trash and get energy. But I want to see if this filthy garbage can be burned cleanly.
Where do you want us to go, Carl?
We're gonna go to the control room.
Let's go to the control room. All right?
Come on in, Tim. This is the crane operator. He makes sure that the boilers are fed with the trash so that the plant operates continuously.
I see. So how about if I just sit over here in this operator's chair and then you can kind of run me through the procedure?
Yeah, just for a little while. It's like those cranes that you might find at a restaurant, except much bigger.
What's the capacity of this thing? How much garbage can we lift?
We can lift a ton of trash.
A ton of trash. Okay, and close.
Yep. Then you get a full grapple, you go up.
Okay.
Nice fluffy load there.
Uh-huh. We're gonna trolley it over.
Trolley towards the hopper.
All right.
You want a nice thin layer. You don't want it, because if
you don't want it clumped. You want it really nice and loose so it burns hotter and burns quicker, a lot more surface area on the garbage.
Yep.
And then go back again.
Yep.
I now know that you've got to load the hopper correctly for a good hot fire. But I still don't know if the trash can be burned without creating pollution.
I want to show you the boiler, Tim. It's really hot in there.
How hot?
1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,800.
That's nearly 4 times the temperature of the American kitchen oven.
At 1,800 degrees, the trash is sterilized, but it also creates nitrogen oxide, which causes smog and acid rain if it's not managed properly. Many cities, such as New York, Atlanta, and Los Angeles, suffer from smog. And the eastern third of this country has been impacted by acid rain.
And all of that came from the garbage.
All that's from the garbage. And we capture all that energy on the side walls of the boiler.
High heat from burning trash causes water to boil. The boiling water produces steam, which is captured and used to move a turbine, which generates electricity. In addition, steam is sent to the rest of the city and a stadium next door to heat the field. But what happens when you burn trash? Mercury and other toxic substances are produced. Even small amounts can be dangerous. I want to see if they're properly filtering out all these pollutants and protecting the environment and the health of people.
We have a state-of-the-art air pollution control system here that's used worldwide. This shows the emissions for the sulfur dioxide, the nitrogen oxide, the carbon monoxide, and we actually added a carbon injection system to control mercury and some of the other heavy metals.
With this system, carbon binds with mercury and other contaminants so that they're filtered out.
And it keeps the emissions well below the regulations required by the state and federal government.
In Los Angeles, I was at a landfill. They're burying 10,000 tons of trash a day. And here we're taking this right here in downtown Minneapolis, and we're producing electricity and steam out of it.
Yep, we're recovering the energy and materials out of the trash. And in the landfill, you don't really do that. And so we're getting some benefit by burning the trash here.
This facility is meeting all state and federal requirements. But there's still one more test I need to do independently.
Okay, you can see it. There's the ballpark.
There it is, the Twins ballpark, right next to this place.
Right next to us.
But what about the smell? When you're burning trash, there's got to be a smell.
Well, there is a smell when those trucks unload. However, we're doing all of the unloading in this building here, which is totally enclosed. And we take that air that's inside that building and use that to burn the trash.
How do you monitor the smell on the outside, let's say, hot days of summer?
It's called the Nasal Ranger. And it's a piece of equipment that helps us measure the smell and classify it and measure the intensity of the smell. And Tim, you'll put your nose up to it like this, and you inhale through your nose to check the smells.
All right.
Fresh air.
There's nothing. I mean, right now I'm out here and I don't smell anything, and I see the steam is blowing right towards our direction, and there's no smell.
And you're less than 80 feet from the exit door.
Burning trash solves two big problems. It gets rid of the garbage, and it creates energy. But let's hope that it's done properly. But now,
Breaking news, possibly there's a structural collapse.